Out of the reaction to these two cases, the Prop 8 case in California and the court striking down the Defense of Marriage Act, reaction ranged from jubilation to consternation. Ann Thompson with more on that from New York tonight. Ann, good evening.
Good evening, Brian. The event taking place behind me is one of a series of rallies across the country in support of today's decision. The ruling means that legally married same-sex couples now have new protections and obligations under federal law. Mid-morning toast at New York City's Stonewall Inn, where the gay pride movement began 44 years ago. On Capitol Hill, reaction was as polarized as the court's 5-4 decision.
I feel jubilation. I feel fabulous. I feel every gay word I can think of.
What we now have today is a holy quintet who goes against the laws of nature and nature's God, and that's very unfortunate.
The decision set Twitter on fire. More than 9,000 tweets a minute as the nation absorbed the news. On the nightly news feed, opinions split. The ruling means change. Legally married same-sex couples will no longer have to pay taxes on a spouse's health coverage. They can file their federal taxes jointly, and some will pay the marriage penalty. Spouses can now get Social Security, retirement, and death benefits, and the surviving spouse won't have to pay an estate tax. Plus, it means gay U.S. citizens can now sponsor their immigrant spouses for green cards. Military couples may feel the biggest impact. Last October, Tracy Johnson lost her wife, Donna, killed by a suicide bomber in Afghanistan. Yet Tracy wasn't the first person notified of Donna's death, wasn't eligible for survivor's benefits, wasn't even entitled to the flag from Donna's casket.
Probably the most painful thing of all of it was when the death certificate came back. It says single. And that was probably the most brutal blow. Because we weren't.
Now same-sex military spouses will get medical coverage, death benefits, and Johnson says the knowledge their country loves them as much as they love their country. Ann Thompson, NBC News, New York.